We invite everyone to come unto Christ.
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 I remember my whole family was there, of course, and I remember I opened it up and I saw the part where it says Argentina, Buenos Aires West, and I couldn't stop smiling. I saw it and I knew immediately that was where I needed to be, and I remember all day I couldn't stop smiling. I remember I laid down at night and I smiled myself to sleep because I was just so happy.
I can remember the first day my calling came in. Very nervous, very excited at the same time. Probably cried for a good 3 hours straight. But I knew then that the Lord wanted me there, and I was really excited to go to Argentina to help anyone that needed the gospel. I was able to open my heart and actually ponder and pray about it, and I can't regret this experience that I had here.
I was excited, I was surprised because my dad also served in the Buenos Aires South Mission. And so for our family it was something really special because I felt like that me and my dad were going to have a connection, a shared experience here in this country. And I think it was really something that helped our family get a little closer, and it was a really special experience when I could open my calling.
I didn't know anything about Argentina, but when I read it, I remember feeling just really, really excited. And it was going to be great, and I've been waiting a lot of time, my whole life for that.
I had an experience giving a blessing to a lady that really actually changed her life, and it was really, for me, testimony, helped me build my testimony of the priesthood, the power of the priesthood.
One of the greatest miracles I saw would be seeing how people grow as they live the gospel and as they work in their callings. I had the opportunity to see, especially one person I'm thinking of, that by fulfilling her calling was able to grow spiritually a lot and really became very strong and received blessings in her family as well.
When I was in Lobos is a really big area, and there's parts that are far away that are separated from everything, and one time with one of my comps out there, Samora, we decided that we were going to go to basically the farthest place in the area to go, and we walked over there because there wasn't another way to get there, and we were there just to find if there was some chosen person that we needed to find. And we talked with one lady, and for a couple of reasons we weren't able to pass back for more than a month, almost 2 months. And when we got back, she was completely filled with the Spirit, and she had read what we had left her a lot of times, and well, now she's a member, and a lot of her and family members are members, and she's really helping that small branch to grow. So.
The change in me is a big miracle, but the biggest miracle I've seen is the change that people can receive. The gospel put into practice, how it helps somebody to change their life. It's miraculous how somebody can go from something so small and to change it to something that's so big. It's like a masterpiece to see somebody change and live the gospel.
Doing contacts. Love doing contacts. It's going to be a little rough doing contacts out there because everybody's a member in Utah. But that's probably going to be one of the things that I miss most because I love doing contacts. They're fun.
I'm going to miss the fact that every day when I wake up, that I know that I'm in the place where the Lord wants me to be. It's something that I was taught before I came on my mission, that this time is the greatest time because we are with every companion for an inspired reason. We're in every area for an inspired reason. We talk to everyone for an inspired purpose. I'm going to miss being able to wake up every day knowing that I'm doing exactly what I need to be doing. And that if I do that with my full heart, that the Lord's happy with me.
I'm going to miss the opportunity I have every day to serve others. And that is something that I can do when I get home. As kind of a different tool in the Lord's hands. I like being constantly used as a tool in the Lord's hands 100% of my time.
Probably teaching. I know I'll teach after the mission, but I think it's different when you carry the plaque, when you have a companion, and when you're set apart really from the things of the world, when you're focused 100% on teaching people and helping them progress and to receive the saving ordinances. It's probably what I'll miss most.
Start talking with the people. Start talking with the members. Start trying, even though you can't talk the language, try and express something. That way you can, with time it'll start coming, but when I was able to talk, I still was a little scared to talk.
Learn to love the people sooner. Really, it took me a lot of time to learn to love the people. It's one thing I really struggled with at the first, and I wish I would have done that a lot sooner. I think I would have had a lot more success.
Never let a family walk by without opening my mouth and share the gospel. I think that's what I did differently at the first part of my mission.
I would have followed more the counsel that we recently received from Elder Holland about unbinding your tongue and speaking miracles. It's something I've tried to do a good portion of my mission, to speak boldly to people, but I guess I would have started immediately confiding in that power of the Spirit, and that the Spirit's the teacher and not me. And I would have just opened my mouth much more and more boldly and spoke much more powerful things. I've seen miracles because of that. I've seen people that haven't gone to church in 20 years stop at their door and tell us, no, I won't go back to church. And then after us, me and my companion simply opening our mouths and just saying what the Spirit wants to tell that person, that they're committing to come to church that next Sunday. I have a testimony that opening your mouth really speaks miracles. And that's what I would have started doing in my mission earlier.
Probably just have more patience with, that was something I learned a lot, but just trust completely in the Lord and just talk with everyone, like just talk with your companion, just live every moment like just what it is, that there's not a single second to waste, not a single moment to forget who we are, and just to talk to everyone. And as soon as we lose that fear, or that's when really the miracles start happening, or when we really start progressing and learning more and and just feeling that like fire inside, just to keep just noticing as well in ourselves the growth and like that we can speak better and that we're really helping these people and sharing the gospel with them in whatever moment possible.
I would probably listen to my companions more. I guess I came into the mission with an idea that I know a lot and I still have that weakness that I could be more humble. But in those first transfers, it was kind of hard to, just had some rocky starts with with my first companions. But now looking back on it, I realized that they knew a lot better than I did what we were doing, and if I was just to have listened to them and followed their examples, I would have progressed a lot more. Even when the missionaries that are in a year and a half, a year, almost 2 years, obviously they're not perfect, and you just can't expect your companion to be perfect. You just need to learn what you can from them and apply the things that they've developed over the year and a half or a year.
I would be more of a missionary and preach my gospel. Use that more as like the base of what I'm using to do better missionary work and not guide myself by what I think or how I think it should be, but try to hit by like the letter of the law on preach my gospel, because I know it's the way that you get success.